A quick overview of round one, day one of the Scorpio Cup. Um, I did it about 6, 7 hours after the opening day, and I did fight a few good talkies and Ogiri end closers and a few other front runners. But as you can see here, my win rate is 100%. So I'm doing something good. So let's just go over my stats on them. I'm not going to talk too much about it because there's really no need. If you guys play this game often, you would know what the ideal stats are. Um, I didn't win Unity Cup, so unfortunately, I did lose out on some stats. Um, I didn't get no stopping me. It's not really important. If you want something, probably Nibble Navigator, but that's probably more recommended for layer end closers than pacer and front runners. Um, but I got Speedstar, Professor of Curvature, It's On, and Burning Spirit, and this does help her. I could not get Head On and All of God. Unfortunately, it didn't. I wasn't able to get them, but you know it's not a big deal considering she gives me a 45% win rate. She's doing something right. Um, Maruzensky right here. I have 16 skills. I was able to get All I've Got, which does help. And Taking the Lead and Professor of Curvature are a very big help. I do also have two more mid-race skills, Fast Pace and Up Tempo. This does help. And then Final Push for like the final leg. So that does it is very useful. I don't really like Bourbon's ultimate. I I'm pretty sure it does proc sometimes, but I wish I did get Seiyun Skies. What I could have done if I really wanted to was try to put Seiyun Sky in here because these are my. This is a guess I was using for all I've got, but I tried to. I should have put Maruzen's Seiyun Sky here because if I did get her ultimate, that would have been very helpful. But either way, she only got 2 times unranked, so she's doing very well in terms of staying in top 3 regardless, right? So I think this is, a really strong Maruzensky, and she's holding her own. And the final one, which is performing the worst, I wouldn't say it's so bad. I mean, half of it is in top 3, half of it is unranked, but she has Head On and All I've Got, so it's a little confusing that, like, why is she behind when she has everything going for herself? I mean, 800 wit is huge, 500 guts, and she has a good amount of stamina as well. So that's a little confusing. I'm not too sure why. What's my Ogre? She's 6 times unranked, so a 5 difference, but it's still very huge. Um, so these two are my bread and butter, but I might make a new one again just because if I could make this in 2 attempts, I could probably make a better one if I try 1 or 2 more times. Maybe, we'll see. But anyways, let's go over my video. I have it muted because I was watching someone's YouTube video. So this is going to be a quick one. It's only 7 minutes long, so I might do some skipping some parts out, but you guys can generally see my results. And I fought a few talkies that were S rank. I fought a guy, he had a triple S. I think it was a Rudolph, the new Rudolph, Gold City, and Silent Suzuka, and I still beat him. So that gives me a good indication of my own performance. So right here, I think this was the first one, and I was like, oh, I see a S rank talkie. But I feel like you don't have to be as worried when you see this because I'm looking at it and the power is low. It could still win very much. Still could win. You can pause at any time if you guys want to look at the skills. But I looked over it and I thought, okay, it's pretty good, but maybe I don't have to really worry about it. I do go on 2 times or 3 or 4 times speed just because I don't really want to watch the whole time. And so right now, my Maruzensky is second place. Of course, there's silence in front, but that silence will die eventually. And yeah, this was kind of like more or less my runs throughout the whole time I was doing my 20 races. It's on procs, up tempo procs, but very cool. I go 4 times. Professor Curvature procs. Yeah, and then my Ogre procs all her gold skills. She's just zooming through. And then, yeah, my Maruzensky takes the lead. And I think Silence is actually second place, so that was a little unfortunate there. But yeah, she wasn't going to beat me. But I think my Mayano and Oguri are second or third and fourth, so that was good for me. And I was very happy. My first race beating. That Taki was nowhere to be seen as well, so it was pretty mediocre from my expectations. I thought, Taki would just dominate it. And this was pretty good. Low wit. It had pretty good stamina. Honestly, it probably could have been competed, if it could have died out maybe, because I think Runaway just consumed so much stamina, I'm assuming. And I see Taki at 7th place. So yeah, that was pretty bad. I mean, an S rank Taki, right? I think Taki is easier to build, but people are I'm seeing really low end wins on a Taki for some reason. All right, moving forward to our second match. I'm gonna skip a bit more just so that I don't have to do them now waiting. Right here, I didn't see much. I saw B ranks. Wasn't really anything special. I think there was something decent I saw, but I don't know. Just did a little skipping because there's like really no point in watching the whole thing. Silence is in front again, but I know and we know that I'm gonna overtake her. So there's that. My Mayano's proccing her ability. Oguri's proccing her ability. They're all proccing their ability. Oh, and my Mayano beats my Maru. That was hilarious. I was like, wow, she actually just beat her. That's what's happening. This was a worse silence than the other guy that he made. And so, yeah, I just skipped. I said, okay, that was an easy run. Oh, yeah, it wasn't in this one, but I did fight 3 triple S's. So, yeah, I didn't record all of them. I think recording 20 races is a bit long, but you get the idea of my Umas, right? What I made and stuff. There was actually no front runner silence, so for me, I just sort of kind of held the race a little bit right here. That Nice Nature was kind of always staying second place for a while. Mayano's pushing. Oguri is in a very bad spot. That Rudolph was catching up, and I said, excuse me. And that Narita Taishin almost caught up. So that was a little nerve-wracking, thinking, why? And I looked at it, and this was terrible. You're telling me these two kind of were pretty close to me? That was ridiculous, right? So yeah, it was a debuff for... I think he had quite a bit of debuff, so that was causing me to be in that situation. But still, it was insane. I'm like, oh, I'm about to lose almost to these people. Let's see right here. Where's there anyone challenging? I see an S rank. The rotation got me a little worried. This one had, I think, gold recovery skills, so I don't know what they're doing here, right? It might have been a previous build and they were lazy, because I don't know, with 1,000 stamina, you don't need a recovery skill, especially for end closers. And yeah, so I'm right now still in first place. I see Narita Taishin catching up, got me a little nervous, thinking, is she actually gonna beat me? And no, I mean, it was close, but not close enough. I think I did check the rate of it. Pretty sure I did check. Let's see. Yes, I was curious. I think it was a 40% win rate that Narita Taishin had. Yeah, 40%. So I mean, in 10 races, it's giving itself sort of there. So I mean, if it works for them, it works for them. They don't need to build anything different or better. Last race, and there was really nothing special, right? I was, I think, 1, 2, and 3 maybe. So a little bit of a domination here. My Mayano actually might get first. Yeah, she actually won. That was funny. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That was my 5 wins. I don't have the showcase of the triple S's and S Takis and stuff that I fought, but You get the idea. I think this cup isn't that complicated. If that person with 1,000 speed was able to get second place and I think third, I just think the competitiveness is pretty much on a lower end compared to the prior cups. Mainly people prior quitting the game due to like too much accelerated scheduling and just like time consumption. So yeah. I'll go over in more depth about more runs that I do later on. I might record them. So just wanted to show you guys my 5 wins and just my expectations. But thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Take care. Bye bye for now.